Hello, this is Leisha Breen with Journey to Greatness, 365 days to your best year yet. I hope you're having a wonderful day and thank you for being here. Today's topic is avoid the effort of thinking or focus and think. Ayn Rand once said, the question to be or not to be is the question to think or not to think. And according to Aristotle, what distinguishes us from other animals is our rationality, our ability to think. To truly assert our humanity, we have to think and we have to reason, which takes effort. Other animals are born with instincts that guide and lead them to preserving their life. The instincts we have as human beings, well, they're insufficient for surviving, let alone for thriving, for going beyond, for creating our best year yet, or our best life. An animal, for example, it doesn't have the capacity to ask itself, what's my purpose? Or how should I spend the next few days? Or the next few weeks, or the next 5 years of my life? It can't create goals. It doesn't have the capacity to think about them. Or what kind of education am I going to give my children? To be the author, to tell a better tale about your life, your action has to be a product of your thinking, not your ability to circumvent the process of thinking. To lead a full, meaningful, fulfilling life, you can't afford to rely on your instincts alone or to outsource your thinking to other people. You have to think. You have to do the thinking. In my book, Extraordinary People Living Ordinary Lives, I have a chapter called Think for Yourself, Believe in Yourself. And so often when we don't feel worthy, when we don't really love ourselves with a natural type of self-love, just knowing that we're worthy of being alive, just knowing that we're originals and that we should acknowledge that and value it. When we don't have that self-respect, we oftentimes will give away our power by wanting other people to think for us because we're afraid to think for ourselves. But one of the most essential tools for change is thinking for yourself to successfully accept the new positive beliefs that we're laying down, this new blueprint, this new foundation for a better life, a solid life built on this rock foundation. You need to do your own thinking, and it can't be influenced by other people. Now, a lot of us think that thinking for yourself is obvious. It's the natural thing to do. But when you really think about it, how often do you really do it? We're so influenced by outside sources, by the media. We were heavily conditioned as children, as we were growing up. We were socialized. And because of that, if we truly want to be the authentic being that we were born to be, we have to go back and revisit those beliefs that were laid down in our youth, and most of them are limiting beliefs, and then we have to course correct. Remember, you and I both became other created by not thinking for ourselves. We allowed important individuals and organizations from our childhood to define our reality and our belief system. And a lot of that, it was culturally influenced. So it's little wonder that many of us go through life arbitrarily accumulating attitudes from others, even when those beliefs are limiting and defeating to us. So to think for yourself, put aside the attitudes and biases of others, as well as your own personal prejudices and your previous programming. Then with an open mind, examine and evaluate the new positive beliefs contained in your new vision, the new beliefs that you're laying down on a daily basis to create this best year yet that's going to lead you to this epic life. Accept your new ideas, your positive beliefs, your negative beliefs. Accept or reject them, rethink, revise them. These new beliefs only after you have analyzed their validity and their value for yourself. Use careful self-analysis to all the new ideas coming your way from me and any outside source, including your current teachers and counselors. Obviously, you don't want to collect new negative beliefs, even as you're trying to discard old ones. Now, I hope I've given you something to think about today. Really, to create a new life, to recreate ourselves, we have to embrace thinking for ourselves and believing that we can, that we have that ability to think for ourselves, that our thoughts and our beliefs have value. But for them to truly have value, we have to contemplate them. We have to analyze them. We have to dissect them. That means we have to think. We have to use our critical thinking skills. So it really does all start with believing in yourself, in knowing that you're worthy and knowing that you're capable of figuring these things out. Today we're going to go ahead and do our mindfulness meditation, and it's going to be on the statement, I am. So as always, get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. Sit up straight in a dignified fashion, and go ahead and close your eyes. Again, today we're going to repeat positive statements about ourselves. So to begin, again, close your eyes and let's take 3 deep breaths in, and then in through the nose and then out through our mouth. So deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. We are going to reflect on the positive things about us by using I am statements. The first one we will practice is I am strong, I am capable. As you inhale, silently tell yourself, I am strong. As you exhale, silently tell yourself, I am capable. Please do this 3 times. Next, we are going to do the same thing, only this time we will tell ourselves, I am important when we inhale, and I am special when we exhale. We're going to repeat this 3 times. Let's inhale. I am important. I am special. 2 more times, please. When you are finished, we will do the exercise one last time. This time, you will come up with your own I am statements. What truths do you need to remind yourself of? That you are beautiful? That you are enough? That you are smart? Or is it something else? Once you come up with your statements, repeat the exercise through 3 full breaths in and release. When you are finished, slowly open your eyes. Okay, you can now open your eyes. Please remember, my friends, you are enough. You are capable and you are strong. I want to acknowledge you for being here, for joining me every day, and for knowing in your heart of hearts that you can create more in this lifetime, this gift of life that you have. Now, remember that to really create that life of your dreams, you have to believe in yourself. You have to think for yourself. And to think for yourself means that you have to analyze what it is that you're thinking about. Whether it be a new belief, whether it be a new concept, you need to analyze it and decide for yourself if this works for you. What I'm telling you, you need to analyze it. Does this resonate with you? What are the pros and cons? You always need to question and then create your own reality. So again, I thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. Be bold, be brave, and always, always be your authentic self. Until we meet again.